This is a
Oh, it's
joint
good now.
protection of persons and property subcommittee / town council meeting.
Abnormal.
It's Wednesday, August 20th, 2025, 6 p.m. in the Veterans Meeting Room.
Pencil in. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, wake up, George.
You ready?
I am.
Agenda item number 2, roll call. Councilor Ortiz present. Councilor Shenyer.
Present.
Councilor Provost.
Present.
We have a quorum. Agenda item number 3. Review and discuss the town manager's appointment of Jason Bonadias as a permanent full-time police sergeant, effective immediately, based on the police chief's recommendation, state ethics, and good standing. Entertain a motion to recommend to the town council for confirmation.
So moved.
Second.
Town manager?
Yeah, thank you. So I'll defer to the chief on the majority of this. However, we conducted the assessment center for a sergeant's position. We had 3 very capable candidates that were recommended to come to the town manager's office to be interviewed with the chief, deputy chief. Regarding the sergeant's position, we're happy to recommend 2 individuals for sergeant this evening. Any one of the 3, all 3 could be very capable of being sergeants. These 2 individuals rank very high, and it is my recommendation to move these 2 individuals forward as sergeants in the police department. I'll defer anything else to the chief.
Chief?
So through you, Mr. Chair, just to kind of elaborate a little bit on that process. So any promotion out of the department has to the rank of sergeant or above has to go through civil service. It's a long process run by them, not us, which is why it takes so long. These 2 candidates, 2 other candidates went through the testing process. They scored within that band for consideration for promotion. You have to be in the top 3 scorers. Mr. Rosario was number 1, tied for number 1 with another candidate. Detective Bonadias was number 2. The interviews were held, like the manager had said, with the deputy chief, myself, and the manager in July. So the testing was in June. The interviews were at the end of July, and here we are today. Again, the process takes a while only because of the civil service paperwork and signatures kind of back and forth. The first candidate, Mr. Bonadias, to get to that, he's a local candidate, born and raised here. He's got a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. He's been with our department for about 18 years now. SWAT for the last 12 years. He's got assigned to our detective unit about 9 years ago, where he's been working narcotics and now major crimes. He's our evidence officer. He's a firearms instructor. Numerous awards with our department. I highly recommend him for promotion.
Any questions? George?
I've known Jason since he was born, probably, with my son Corey. And I remember when he first got hired. And he's been a upscale police officer. He's been, I think, good for the department. I really can't say I heard a lot of bad things, but all good. And I think he's a good choice. I don't know Angel, but I'm sure because he's being recommended by you that he's a very capable person to run a shift. And the only one that's Jason's mother's not too happy, I guess. But I'm all for him, all for both candidates.
I'd like to say I've known Jason for a long time too. Great guy. Appreciate everything you do for the town, and I'm 100% on board with this.
Anyone out there? Not? All those in favor? Passed.
If you know anything about Jason's history, there aren't a lot of people that got outrun him as far as suspects, so we don't have to worry about that. He's a Division I athlete. I'm just throwing that out there. Well, everybody knows him, so I figure I'd mention it.
Agenda item number 4. Review and discuss the town manager's appointment of Angel Rosario as a permanent full-time police sergeant, effective immediately, based on the police chief's recommendation, state ethics, and good standing. Entertain a motion to recommend to the town council for confirmation.
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Chief?
So again, through you, Mr. Chair, Mr. Rosario, like I had said, completed the civil service process. He was the high scorer. Another local candidate, born and raised, bachelor's degree in criminal justice, 7-year veteran with the department, which makes me feel really old because I hired him years ago. That went by pretty quick. He's bilingual. He's completed our school resource officer training. He was bike officer training, field training officer for our department, which says a lot about him because he's training the next generation of police officers. He's very good at his job. He's got numerous awards, and I highly recommend him.
Anyone on the table? Chairman?
He's
Mazza?
also better looking than the first candidate.
No question.
I just like to, if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
Through you, I've known Angel for many years. He graduated from Southbridge High School, as did Jason, both local individuals. Angel attended high school with my son, and I know they're both Southbridge High graduates, football players, so I guess Jason was the running back and Angel was the lineman, so, right?
I know, I was a lineman, I know the feeling.
Great,
Mine
both,
was fat guy.
yeah, both great individuals for the police department, and I think they both line up as the conversation had. We also have to think about succession planning in the police department, you know, as people get ready to retire, and we have a couple senior sergeants that will be looking towards that goal. It's time for us to, you know, we're fortunate to have these two individuals rise through the ranks, so that we have, as the chief always does, a great succession planning for the future, so.
George?
Chief, we're gonna replace, or is he gonna stay in the detective bureau? Is he gonna go,
He's coming out, he's going to a shift.
are we gonna put somebody else eventually?
Yes.
And how about Angel, is he gonna, we're gonna bring a patrolman in now, in place of, since he's gone to sergeant?
No, we're gonna stay at 40,
Okay.
unless you wanna give us more bodies, I'll be happy to entertain that.
What's going on? We're gonna need
Chairman
this.
Lazo?
On a serious note, I know they're the local boys and we have to support our public safety. This council's done a great job to you guys, a tribute, supporting public safety. We do not defund police, knowing the people that are in that place, the training that they have, and as professional as our police department is, I think we have to continue to support and to build behind Chief Woodson. To date, I'm a proud counselor of a police department that's blue chip. Thank you.
First. Any more questions? No, all those in favor? Passes.
Thank you.
Gonna show up Monday night? Have a speech ready, both you guys. The only luck you have is Dow won't be there.
Agenda item number 5, review and discuss the town manager's appointment of John Larochelle of Southbridge, Mass. as a special traffic constable based on the police chief's recommendation for a 3-year term effective immediately through June 30th, 2028, state ethics in good standing. Entertain a motion to recommend the town council for confirmation.
So moved.
Second. Sorry, Deidre.
So just as far as this, I mean, I think we all know Johnny. Local resident, he was on our fire department for 30-plus years, retired in good standing as a lieutenant. He completed all the training, the CPR certifications, and the traffic constable training, and I highly recommend him.
Any questions? No, all those in favor? Passes. Agenda item number 6, review and discuss the town manager's appointment of Michael Petrowicz as an electrical inspector effective immediately based on the Director of Inspectional Services recommendation, pending successful completion of hiring requirements. Entertain a motion to recommend the town council for confirmation.
So moved.
Second.
Town manager?
Thank you. So, Michael currently serves as our interim electrical inspector, with the retirement of Billy Gibson, and we just named him as the permanent, electrical inspector on a part-time basis. But he has been working with us, he has worked with, Teddy, for a number of years, in the neighboring town, and we haven't had any issues with him, and, we're happy to have him. He's well qualified, as the other two are as well, to, perform these duties, so we recommend his appointment.
Do you know if they're gonna be there on Monday?
I was away last week when the agenda went out. I had forwarded this to Teddy. I will make sure that, we see if we can have him there.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Any questions? No, all those in favor? Agenda item number 7, review and discuss the town manager's appointment of Neil Pista as a assistant electrical inspector effective immediately based on the Director of Inspectional Services recommendation, pending successful completion of hiring requirements. Entertain a motion to recommend to the town council for confirmation.
So moved.
Second.
Town manager?
Thank you. So, this individual is recommended by Teddy as well as the assistant electrical inspector. They just fill in when the electrical inspector is out. He has 30-plus years as an inspector. And Teddy, you know, he's the one that recommends them. I wish he was here. He was supposed to be here. I'm not sure what happened, but if there's any questions, I'll make sure that Teddy have them from.
Was there any Southbridge people that applied for this?
Not for the electrical inspector, no.
Okay.
We did post it too, so these were posted in
I
the
know.
town, so. And again, we, you know, that is Teddy's department, he bases his recommendation, you know, he is the local inspector, lives in town with Mike and all that, he has his team, so he's comfortable with
Well,
their experience.
I know for myself and other counselors that we wanted, at least if it's salvage resin applies, to at least get an interview.
They did, so if anybody, even on the plumbing side, we did make sure that they got an interview, so.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Any other questions? Not all those in favor? Agenda item number 8, review and discuss the town manager's appointment of Jared Falk as a plumbing and gas inspector effective immediately based on the Director of Inspectional Services recommendation. Pending successful completion of hiring requirements, entertain a motion to recommend to the town council confirmation.
So moved.
Second.
Town manager?
So I met with Jared as well, he's highly qualified as an as a plumbing inspector in a neighboring community. In fact, one of the councilors had reached out because we did have a local candidate that had talked about applying, and we made sure that he had his opportunity to be interviewed. So he was fully interviewed by the Director of Inspections, and all applicants were interviewed, and this was the recommendation of Teddy.
Is he gonna be the plumbing inspector or the assistant?
Right.
He's assistant plumbing inspector.
Okay.
So it should be, yes, as an
So
assistant.
you'll,
Alright, so
you'll,
assistant.
you'll fix that for Monday night?
I fixed it on the other agenda, and I thank you for bringing that in, because I fixed it for the town council
Okay.
agenda, because it was, yes. I did see that, and yes, it is fixed, so it is assistant plumbing
Assistant.
inspector, not George Wollstonecroft is still the plumbing inspector.
Any other questions? Not all those in favor? Agenda item number 9, adjournment.
So moved.
Second.